Fine. They just said I must shoot. Okay, listen. So Charlie Kirk's last book was Stop in the Name of God. We're not here about that though. I'm just going to say that we're not here about that. We are actually here about the fact that Jeezy, young Jeezy just came out. Young Jeezy came out, and I thought that we were gonna have the bitter, you know, rapper kind of a person, kind of coming on to us. And guess what? He was not like that. He wasn't like that for real, guys. He was on some I learned things. Like he learned things. And at first when he said I learned that I was a good husband, I'm like, no, no. We're not having that. At least not right now. We're not having you saying that you learned that you're a good husband. But before I was ready to like just switch him off over there, like, you know what? I'm gonna move on to the next video. He's like, actually, I just chose my peace at the end of the day. And he was going on about the fact that I really thought, okay, let me tell you the vibe that he gave me. He gave me a vibe of, a refined Christian now. That's what I'm gonna say. He just gave me the vibe of a refined Christian, and I don't understand why he gave me that vibe. He just gave me the vibe of like, I am a reformed person. There are things that I learned, but I like the fact that he was speaking to TD Jakes. Yes, Bishop TD Jakes, and there could be a lot that could be said, but we're gonna move along from that. I don't want God striking me with lightning for all the work that man has done to change lives. I do not want to get the lightning on myself, okay? But this is what I'm saying. Jeezy came out here to say, you know what, I'm choosing my own peace. And he says one of the things that made him file for a divorce was the fact that besides the hot temper, he says it was the fact that the in-laws were always at the house. And I'm like, the in-laws are always at the house. He's like, like I'm not used to sharing my space. And I get it. I get it when he says that. Like, ew, guys, my earring. I get it when he says that, when he's like, the in-laws were always at the house. And that did not sit well with him. Because I see it. I'm not good at sharing space as well. I was raised as an only child. So now when the in-laws are like 24/7 there, it means that there are things that I cannot express to you as my partner. And because now there's going to be boundaries, and in my own house, I should not feel like there are things I cannot express in my own house when I am an adult. And he said that. And I'm like, yeah, I get that. And that is not a lie, guys. She also said it when she was doing Hello Honey, that there was just a lot of people, and she wonders what her husband thinks, that like the brother was at the house, the mother-in-law was at the house, her mom was at the house. And I'm like, some of us just want to be in our space, and understanding your partner from a place whereby it's you and them. You need that. So that when now it comes to a place where you are uniting with other people, you can say, this is the type of people we are choosing to be. Not that this is the type of person I am with my family separately. Because now I'm sure that, like, there are things that he couldn't say to her that he was not comfortable with. Okay, fine. There were malicious things that came out about him. But when he came out to speak about her, guys, I was expecting beta kind of man vibes. I was expecting beta, like very mean. But he was like, nah, fam. It wasn't about that. She's not a good person. It was just that there are things I cannot, like, continue. I cannot stomach. I cannot stomach sharing my home for that long. And I'm like, I get it. I get it. And on top of the fact that you're sharing a home with your in-laws, your home. These people have got their own homes, but they choose to stay at your home. Besides that, Ginny had a hot temper. She says it herself as well that she's hot tempered, and she says that she had this dragon coming out. So I'm like, okay, fine. Now combine that, and you are staying with her family. Now, you do know that even if the person is wrong, but if they are the type of people that we are a ride or die type of family, they always gonna side with her whether she's right or wrong, and that leaves you at a place whereby you feel like you cannot say anything, you know. So I was just surprised, guys. I was just surprised that he did not come out bitter. He did not come out saying like, you know what, I am this kind of man and I deserve this kind of thing, you know. Other people in the comment section were saying that Ginny couldn't handle the fact that um, Jeezy was holding her accountable for her temper, accountable for how she behaves around other people, and also when they are together towards him. Like other people are saying that, like she's not used to a person holding her accountable for those things. So yeah, guys, Mina, I'm just like I was surprised that he came out and he was so humble about it. He wasn't giving mean energy vibes. I heard that he went to the breakfast show and he said he and his ex-wife are just at peace. And he said like choose peace at the end of the day. Guys, welcome to the base. Please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, and also comment down below what you think. And please go ahead and watch our previous lives. We go live here almost every morning, okay? So if you want to drink tea with us and if you want to talk, we speak a universal language over here, which is what is happening in your country at that time, which is why I'm doing this story about Jeezy, who came out here in the streets acting, being like a gentleman, you know? Go ahead and tell me what you think in the comment section. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.